Alrighty, how's it going, folks? Welcome to our Thursday stream. That's right, 3 p.m. GMT Mondays and Thursdays. We're live here on the Gameloft channel over on facebook.com/Gameloft and over, of course, on YouTube as well. How's it going, folks? People tuning in on both. Really good to see you all. Really awesome. We've got a couple of quite excellent Gangstar YouTubers in the chat there on YouTube. Shout out to Gaming Grizzly. Good to see you, man. Loving those vids. And Ire Fazy in there as well. Both of them making some cracking Gangstar videos. Make sure you give those guys a sub. We got Rohan in the house today. Doggy's in the house. Good to see you guys. Regulars coming back. Love seeing you guys. Really awesome. Rosh is here. Good to see you guys. Batman 360's back. Loving it. Jacques in the house. Finally, yes, we've started. Neos is here, Ahmad's here. Good to see you guys. Really good to see you guys. We're here today to talk about Gangstar New Orleans. Now a little bit of housekeeping stuff first. So this update 3, it's a big update. It's a really big update. So much stuff has been kind of upgraded and shifted around with this update. You might have seen Sean's stream a couple of weeks back. I was hoping to do this one a little bit sooner actually, but of course, quick trip to Montreal last week, which some of you may have noticed from our Instagram. More on that very soon. Yes, wink. But yeah, Gangstar New Orleans update 3. It's rolled out on iOS already. It will be coming to Android. A tweet has just gone out from the Gangstar channel from @PlayGangstar, just letting you guys know that there's going to be a little bit of delay on the Android version. We're hoping to get it out in the next few days, but there's been a little bit of a sort of late bug that really needs crushing because it's causing freezing around the tutorial. So please bear with us. The team are working flat out to try and get that sorted, and we're hoping to have you Android guys playing very soon. It's worth noting this update will include optimization and compatibility improvements as well. I think we're adding in a few thousand new device serial numbers to this one, so yeah, we should have a lot more compatibility rolled out, so more of you playing the game, which is awesome. That's what we want. I don't have the full device list on me, so yeah, apologies, I can't I'm not going to be spending this stream cross-checking everything, but we are bringing more stuff in. It's totally awesome. Right, chat is going fast. MS Gamers, sub dude, welcome. Good to see all you guys. I do love the paper bag. You're right. I really love the paper bag. It's good stuff. Like, my Gangstar is a bit mysterious, and the bag helps. Gaming Grizzly shouting out the pink suit there. I'm rocking purple today because, well, I love purple. It's the color of royalty, apparently. Zed Gamer, show us Matt skills. We got Sean in the chat as well. It looks like a Gangstar, the Gangstar channel in the chat there on YouTube. Really awesome. Give Sean some love. That man's been absolutely crushing it. Every Gangstar wants a pink suit. Oh, it's wicked. Right, so let's get into it. Update 3. Now a lot has changed in this. The core game, of course, is still the same. Like, you still got the map. Everything's good. But you'll notice when you go into the map, this little sidebar. And the thing is, we've added in a whole host of kind of side missions. We've completely changed the way kind of items are collated and collected in the game to give you guys a more direct, visible line to the items that you want. So if I'm just going to quickly dive into the new collections area down the bottom, and you can see that not only do we have collections in terms of people, so we've got 2 different types of people, associates and accomplices. You can see them there on the screen. But we've also got all of these different kind of categories, different kind of collections that house the majority of the items in the game. There are a few that aren't necessarily included in these collections right now, but the majority of them are included here. So let's, and you've also got thugs there at the end with the various factions. So let's dive into something that's incomplete for now. For example, let's take a little look at Spy, because, you know, I'm a British dude. My man there's rocking a tux in the same manner as James Bond. That's what I want, and I'm one item away from completing this thing. So you'll notice that you have various weapons and also vehicles that tie into this category, along with, of course, the dress pants and the tuxedo jacket. Because what is a spy if not for a super smart and sophisticated secret agent. So there's a little face here that I haven't unlocked yet, and to do so I'm going to need to unlock more characters, more accomplices, more associates, and send them on missions. So from this window I can basically trace a line back to exactly what I need to do in order to get this new item. So my smuggler here is basically saying I need to check with Angie. Angie is a character that I've literally just unlocked, and she's got a few little missions that I can send her on. Now these are timed. These are basically ways for you to kind of, you know, deploy agents around New Orleans to go on these sort of side missions while you get stuck into, you know, the important business of taking over turfs and being badass. So so yeah, we've got a few things we can send her on here, and you'll notice that for some of the missions you're going to earn gold, of course, you're going to earn XP, and you're going to earn, in this case, an esoteric talisman, but these various tokens. And these various tokens will come in handy when it comes to leveling up characters, leveling up associates and accomplices to sort of unlock further missions for sweeter, faster, awesome loot. So yeah, a lot of the vehicles, the weapons, and your customization items are tied into these missions. I'm just going to skip this one for now. And we can see we're sort of unlocking XP, gold, and new items. So basically, you have this whole host, this roster of new characters, able to send them on side missions while you're off, you know, romping around, doing the street, doing daily events, gathering jujus. You can send them off on missions to basically be earning you XP, gold, and these unique tokens, which will lead to unlockable items. Now, I don't know if I explained that terribly well, but in short, auto side missions, roster of characters, you get loot, awesome item unlocks. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. Cool, right, so let's see what Alain's got for us here. And one of the cool things is, so you'll see purple and blue icons in that sidebar. Your purple ones are kind of like your main associate missions, and they'll trigger little kind of static cutscenes like this. And it's really cool. A whole bunch of new writing's been added to the game for this. Some of it's really funny. It brings out the characters a little bit more. It's really rad. You can't interrupt an artist in the middle of his craft. A masterpiece like Profanix needs time and care and kindness and love. Alright, we're going to send Alain off to automate some production anyway. Off he trots. And of course, while we're doing this, there's absolutely a whole bunch of other stuff to do. Turf Wars, obviously, still a massive part of the game. You're going to want to be going in, taking over these turfs. We're going to do one in a second. In fact, let's do one now. Let's do one now while Alain's kind of busy doing his thing. And actually, I haven't done Turf Wars in a while because... And so everyone's retaken over the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a few of my thugs. I'm just going to very quickly send a few of my thugs on these missions, so we can so we can take over this territory again. And this is the thing, like these new side missions, all these new side missions, they really give you a very visible way to a visible path towards the items that you want. So I've got to unlock a few more characters before I can get some of the more kind of high-level items and vehicles, and there's a really, oh my god, there's a monster truck in there that I covet, that I really want. It is beautiful. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can find it and show you guys. It's in the collection. I think it's in the it's in the survivalist collection. Look at it. Yes, this is it. See, this is it. You can now go through items that you don't. You can see items that you don't have. So we've got a little pistol here. And we need to unlock Mr. Carson, who's quite a high-level associate. So I won't be able to unlock his items just yet. But this thing, yes, I don't even know what it is. Sean will be able to tell me. Sean, what is the name of this vehicle? Because I need it in my life. I need it in my life. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to unlock Bradford Miles. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to level up a few of my guys, send them on some missions, and yeah, unlock them as part of this new kind of mission structure. All right, let's check in with the chat. I'm seeing capitals. I'm seeing capitals. Jack's Paradox 45 saying, "Can you teach me how to raid turfs?" Well, we're just about to do a raid. We're just about to do a turf raid. So, actually, yes, I can absolutely explain that. Cool. So yeah, that was a massive info dump, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Like, the best way to experience this is to really jump into the game, start clicking on those menus, start seeing the items and the vehicles that you guys want to kind of chase, that you guys want to really unlock, and follow the threads through. Unlock more associates. Make sure you're regularly tapping on this sidebar. So we've got Angie unlocked. Okay, we've got to recruit. We've just recruited Angie, so we should be able to go send her on a mission. Just had a quick look at the paperwork. Pumpkin spice settlement. There's a whole little backstory about pumpkin spice because we're entering autumn, or fall if you're American. And pumpkin spice lattes are obviously a massive part of why this time of the year is the best time of the year. And there's a whole pumpkin spice conspiracy thing happening here. So yeah, we'll send Angie off on a little mission. Oh, we need Alan for this, so we can't send her just yet. No worries. What is Tobias, our associate, doing here? So Tobias, we can send him out, and he'll get an esoteric talisman in a single minute, which is much quicker. So we'll send him off to do that. Right, turf wars. So let's talk a little bit about turf wars. So if you guys are new to the game, turf wars are a really awesome way of well, it's basically our sort of asynchronous multiplayer. So what you'll do is you need to take over as many turfs as you possibly can. You'll earn points based on how many turfs you own, and at the end of the week, whoever has the most points, has the most prizes, that sort of thing. But there are leagues and tiers and tables for all this sort of thing. So if you go into the turf war, we can see that I haven't been active at all this week. But you'll have leaderboards and rewards associated with how many points you earn, and those points will accumulate quicker the more turfs you hold. Now, to hold turfs, what you need to do is you need to be, well, first of all, you need to have had the district unlocked. You need to have unlocked the district. You can do that by playing through the game's main missions and leveling up your Gangstar. And then it's engaging in the side missions, 3-starring them as much as possible. And you'll see here, I'm taking over this turf gradually, spreading my influence, and once you get past the halfway mark, you can do a raid. So I'm just sort of beating through this because once you 3-star a mission, obviously, you can send your thugs out to complete missions for you, which is very useful when you haven't done turf wars in a while and you need to regain influence in a very short space of time. So as that's going on, gonna quickly nip into the chat. Thank you, Gaming Grizzly. Yeah, hit the like button if you're enjoying this. Hit the like button if you're enjoying Gangstar New Orleans. Another little update for latecomers who weren't here at the start. Android update is coming next few days. The team are just ironing out a little bug that's causing freezing in the tutorial. There's more over on the forums, and Sean has recently tweeted out a little link to that. So go check out @PlayGangstar on Twitter for more news on that front. Monster truck madness. Yeah, I want that. I'm with you guys. I want that truck so bad. Next stream, I'm gonna have it. Right, okay, so for I can't even remember who was asking. Okay, for Jack's Paradox, because you were asking about turfs, let's jump into this one so we can see French Quarter owned by Mr. Shepherd. Let's go raid it. Let's go raid it. I think we're gonna do fine. We've got quite. Oh, we haven't got quite not enough energy. You can always watch a video to get energy back. I'm just gonna quickly, because of the time here, just use the gems. So yeah, once you've built up enough influence, you can challenge the gang leader for control of the turf. In this case, it's Mr. John Shepherd, who's outfitted it with his men. So we're gonna go in here. What are we going to use? I don't want to use a sniper rifle. I don't want to use that. Let's use the Riveteer, which of course is the special gun from the presidential event that we had. Oh, this thing's so much fun. It's basically just a massive turret gun. I'm not even going to bother with like cover here because it's so. Ooh, actually, stay down. Actually, I might want to bother with cover. I don't have that much. It's this. I've said it before I've said it on every single Gangstar stream I've done. I think like this game is just the best for like blowing off a little bit of steam. It's really therapeutic. Into the pool. Pink suit. You've ruined my pink suit, guys. How dare you? How very dare you? No cupcakes for you. All right. That's my gruff gangster voice. Oh, yeah, leap over that. Right, where am I getting shot from? Getting shot from you. Not anymore. I'm not. Sorry, that's the mad maniacal laugh of a true gangster. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay, so right, you'll deal with the henchmen first. The henchmen will be scattered about, and if you're facing off against a player character, they will have chosen specific places to place their thugs. Let me duck behind this crate. And, oh, he's gone downstairs. He's gone downstairs. So once you've destroyed the gang members, then you challenge the boss himself. The boss is going to be no match for my massive towering gun of ridiculousness. Have a grenade, John. There we go. And the turf is mine. So that's a little prime reminder on Turf Wars. And this is the thing. This is where you're going to really. It's between Turf Wars and kind of your regular special events and also daily missions. That's how you're going to earn Juju, which you can use to evolve your weapons once you've maxed them out, and of course fusion elements that you can use to fuse guns and raise them up to that max level where they can be evolved. So you'll find, yeah, just for new peeps, you're going to find Turf Wars up there. You can see I'm now controlling one turf of 12, and that's going to give me 10 points per minute, which isn't very much. And I'm going to need 26k in the next 3.5 days to get some serious rewards. We'll get there, but like in order to make that accumulator move faster, you're going to want to control more turfs, raise your influence throughout the districts that you've unlocked, and yeah, just be a beast and conquer. So our accomplice there has bribed the greedy officials. We've got ourselves a nice esoteric talisman, and Alan is coming back in 10 seconds, so that's pretty cool. We'll check in with him imminently. I've missed a whole bunch of messages. All right. Are you guys seeing a little bit of lag? I'm seeing a few people saying that they're experiencing a bit of lag. Apologies there, guys. And I'm not sure chat is coming through properly on Facebook, so let's reload there as well. Alan's back. Let's claim those rewards. Now, in order to unlock sort of better side missions for the characters that you're unlocking, you're going to want to level them up. So if you go back into the collection screen, you'll be able to see all of your associates. So we've unlocked Alain, E-Man, and Angie. And you can see I've already upgraded Alain to level 2. Let's just click on E-Man and see what's required to level him up. And one of the cool things about this update is that you're going to be able to see exactly how you can get the items that you need. So I can see I still need one stolen ID, but if I hit the little arrow there, I can see that I can send either E-Man or Alain on a little quest. It can take about half an hour. They're going to bring back sweet loot and of course this specific token, in this case a stolen ID. So let's just send E-Man quickly, and we're going to skip this through. You can skip through with diamonds if you got them. We'll train him up, and this will unlock higher level missions for E-Man, meaning higher level rewards. Cool. All right. While we're here, now you can see I've there's a little notification on the Crook collection there. So if we head into here, we can see that actually I've unlocked everything in the Crook collection. The Crook collection, Crook's having to steal and swindle as much as possible. The items here aren't particularly high, although the mask is I love the mask. The mask is excellent. But like when you complete a collection, you're going to be able to claim some sweet rewards. In this case, diamonds. And as we know, diamonds are forever. Mario on Facebook asking, are you going to be doing a live stream of War Planet Online? That is coming Monday. Good question. Cool Lorcan, do you get everything free? Not everything, but in terms of Gameloft titles, a lot of stuff, just so we can show you guys kind of like mid to high end content. And especially because I'm having to do this for pretty much all of our games. Yeah, it's yeah, basically. I also have the power to bestow things. I don't know if Sean's still lurking in the chat. We were potentially going to do. Are we doing any kind of chat-based shenanigans today? All right. How do you want me to use the jackalope? We're gonna get to it because why wouldn't we? The jackalope is amazing. But yeah, unlocked Crook now. While let's just send. I just want to send the pumpkin spice craze is still going on. While we send Alan out to run security, I want to show you guys what's new with the mansion, because oh boy, the mansion. The mansion is sweet. Now you guys will know that we introduced the mansion in sort of our previous major update. It was one of the things that the community asked for, and actually, if you tuned in last time, you'll know that we were kind of a bit confused that there weren't any. You couldn't get up to the second floor, and I asked you guys what was the best way to kind of do that. Game and Grizzly with a quick question though that we're just going to really quickly answer ours. What's your favorite car / weapon? All right, so in terms of the weapon, I really like the Riveteer. It's a big one of mine. I'm going to quickly go past something that we shouldn't be looking at there. I'm not a huge fan of the rocket launchers. Like I like rocket launchers, but I find myself more drawn to the heavy shotgun. The heavy machine guns. Things like the Tormentor. Big fan of this gun. Big fan indeed. The chopper. I've got a soft spot for the chopper as well. It's a classic, absolute classic kind of thing. But the Malevolent Purifier is also good. So yeah, whenever I play anything, and you guys are going to see this when Modern Combat versus launches, and I end up sort of playing things. Playing matches in this style there as well. I'm a headless chicken gamer. I like to run into the thick of the action, spray and pray, boys. Spray and pray. That is pretty much how I do. So heavy machine guns are absolutely my friend. I'm nearly always a support character when it comes to kind of class-based shooters. So things like the Malevolent Purifier, they really appeal to me. It's really good. But yes, right. Mansion. Ire and Zgamer, you're right. Let's get back to the task at hand. The mansion. So we're going to head over there, and everything's going to look pretty much as you guys might remember it. So this is pretty regular. We've got our tier 3 mansion. Well, sorry, our level 3 mansion here. I've got a massive gun, and let's take a really quick tour. So I've upgraded my garage, so now it holds 5 cars. So we've got ourselves some nice vehicles in there. Take a little look here. Sweet. That's my hot rod on the end. So that's as high as you can go with the garage, with a level 3 mansion. Helipad over there, rocking a little chopper that we'll use to take back to the mainland very, very shortly. And I need to show you guys my new pool, actually. The new pool, when you max it out. Let's do this. Grizzly saying, holding the Riveteer with one hand. It is impressive. The strength of a Gangstar. So this is what happens when you max out the pool and you get yourself a nice little sort of... This really is a Gangstar kind of / narcotics baron's backyard. I mean, look at this. Absurd, ridiculously awesome statues. We've got what looks like I'm pretty sure it's a crocodile. Just, yeah, crocodile fountain. You need a crazy fountain as a Gangstar. That's what you need. Neos is on the grind for the mansion. It's awesome. So, oh yeah, there's my tractor. You got to have a tractor. So, once you've upgraded your docks, your armory, and your garage to and your pool and your garage to level 3, you're going to be able to do something really, really special to your house. And this has just been added. This has been added in the new update. So this is what it looks like right now, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty wicked. But it can get more wicked. If we hit the build button here, oh, look at that! What even is that? That's just like, it was ridiculous. There's a waterfall. There's a freaking waterfall. Oh, this is awesome. We're gonna build it. Yeah, we're gonna use all those diamonds. Oh, can I actually do that? Oh no! It's not letting me do it. Okay, we're just gonna very quickly come out and go back in. We're coming out and we're going back in. We're coming out, we're going back in. Technical issues. Don't worry, it won't stop us. It won't stop me from getting the house of my dreams and showing you guys. Myth Gaming, I know you guys, I know you Android guys need this. I know you do. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. As I said before, the team are working really, really hard on just ironing out a couple of final bugs. There was a freeze problem with the tutorial, so instead of sort of bricking the game for everyone, it's just going to take a couple of days longer, and then we should be able to get you guys playing. Right. Take 2. Come on, mansion. Unlock for me, baby. I want to see what crazy things inside. I want to see if you still have the aquarium bar. Oh no. Okay, we may have encountered a slight bug. Slight bug. Oh man. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to show you guys that. In any case, Gaming Grizzly has a mansion tour level 4 on his channel. So go check that out, because unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to show you here on the stream. Damn it, that's frustrating. No matter, we'll just have to drive around in a tank and blast some cars. So, yeah, guys, massive shout out to Grizzly here. If you want to see the level 4 tour, I'm really sorry yes, I'm not entirely sure what's gone wrong there. We'll get that fixed, and we'll do that on another stream. But yes, you can now upgrade the mansion to level 4. If you want to see it in action, hit up Grizzly's channel and give it a look. In the meantime, we're going to ride a helicopter. Let's fly a helicopter. Billy over on Facebook asking, how do you evolve weapons? So, if you go into your inventory, so you hit the map, you hit these 3 little bars down here, and you go into your inventory. And let's say, where's that heavy machine gun? The Tormentor. So, basically, in order to evolve things, you've got to max out the levels, and to do that, you end up you basically fuse weapons up to the max level you can, and then you hit the evolve button here. Now, the evolve button will reveal this. Will take you into this screen, which is the evolution screen, and you'll see that you're going to need certain kinds of juju to level up. To level up your weapons. Now, the color obviously will be dependent on the type of weapon. Nearly all of them will also require universal juju. In this case, I don't quite have enough. I don't quite have enough of the green. So what I'm going to need to do is basically engage in more daily events, more regular events and quests. Make sure you're claiming everything you possibly can. Make sure you're playing the regular events, and make sure you're engaging in turf wars. So these regular events, they're the things that are going to basically allow you to earn juju, the level of which is based on the difficulty that you choose, or the difficulty of the missions that you engage with. So Neos asking, if you get the helicopter from the storylines, how do you evolve it? So it doesn't matter at all. The things you'll unlock via these side quests, the weapons, the customizations, and the vehicles that you unlock, it'll be exactly the same as if you got them out of a spirit jar, right? So these just give you more options in terms of a route through 2 items, a route to obtaining them in the first place. So you can still use spirit jars, and it's worth regularly checking in with spirit jars. Obviously, whenever you get duplicate items, you're going to be able to break those down into useful things for fusion, evolution, and also potentially jar pieces as well. You get enough jar pieces together and you can get guaranteed 3 and 4 star items. We can see here I've actually ended up getting loads and loads of duplicates. I did a few crate openings on previous streams, so I've got a whole bunch of potential 3-star crates to open. I've got a couple of 4-star as well. Let's open one right now. So yeah, you'll still be able to get items through spirit jars, but obviously that's a little bit more randomized. Brisk Shatterer, already got you. Damn. But yeah, you can see from there I earned fusion materials, credits, and jar pieces that can be used to facilitate new jar openings. So yeah, everything you get, nothing goes to waste. Even if you've got duplicates, it'll all feed back into the system. Oh, hit the mic there. Neos wants to see another jar opening. Let's do my other 4-star. Let's see what we've got in here. Be another helicopter or a plane. Noxious Ghost. We've already got you, man. Damn. But yes, in terms of upgrading the things that you get, or that fusing and evolving the things that you earn through these new side missions, it works exactly the same as the items you get from spirit jars. So all you need to do is go into your inventory, and with vehicles. So I've got the fruit fly there. You can fuse that as per usual, and then eventually evolve it. So yeah, it's the same. The vehicles and the weapons and the items haven't changed. There are just new ways to basically get them. It's awesome. Right. Everyone's saying it would be awesome if you got a helicopter. There are a few. Some of the limited spirits, because quite often we'll run limited edition spirit jars that provide limited items for obviously exclusive items for a limited amount of time. And the helicopter is. I've never flown one of these before. The helicopter was in there. Yeah. So one of the things I really love about the Mansion Island is that you can actually just fly or sail it straight back to the city. So you don't have to use the map. You can sail and fly to and from your island, which is really cool. I really like that. Oz Prime saying, where is Fuse? I think we got asked that. I think Neos asked that as well. Fuse is on holiday right now. Fuse is going to be on holiday for a few months. So if you guys, if you've been watching me for the last few months, you'll know that we just recently had an office move. So yeah, Fuse is currently on holiday. He's sunning himself in the Caribbean. Like, even dragons need a break. Like, I'll send you guys, like, he's sent me a load of pictures. I'll send you guys some pictures. Right, let's see what happens when a gangstar falls out of a helicopter. Don't try this at home, kids. This is absolutely not safe. Don't do this. This is just really, really bad. Really, really bad for your health. But it won't kill a true gangstar in the game. Don't try that at home. But yeah, dust myself off and keep on gangstarring. All right. You're asking, where's your office based? So we have offices all over the world. I actually work out of the UK one here in London, England. HQ's in Paris. Huge studio in Montreal, obviously working on MC Versus, studio that made this, and Dungeon Hunter 5. So, I mean, we've got studios all over the world as well. He didn't die! No. Paper bag, safety first. Right. So, someone requested the Jackalope earlier, and obviously the Jackalope was the special vehicle from our armored, ridiculous event. There are some really sweet new cars, by the way. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying these new cars, like things like they've all got ridiculous names. The Wildback is a beast. That motorbike, actually, the Cataphractus is insane. I'm terrible at driving. As anyone who's seen the my asphalt streams will know, my driving leaves much to be desired. There it is, Jackalope, deliver me a tank. And that's another beautiful thing about Gangstar New Orleans, guys. What other game will deliver you a tank into a side street? Okay, don't mind me. Just come to pick up my tank. I don't want to hide behind the tank. I want to get in the tank. Alright. Drive straight into something I can't demolish. Because of course I did. Alright, so that, guys, is pretty much that's kind of our kind of basic overview of what's new in Update 3. As I said, apologies we couldn't show you like the 4-star mansion. For some reason that was bugging out on me. But do check it out on Grizzly's channel. And make sure, yeah, you take a look at like the new missions, the new side stuff. We'll do a little bit more of it after I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a rampage. Some mayhem. Can I reverse destroy an ambulance? Yes, I can! I had one the other day where I rolled over a car and the explosion was so big that it managed to launch the Jackalope kind of like 50 feet into the air. It was crazy, and I wish I'd been recording. I'm quite cross that I wasn't. Yes. But yeah, guys, if you've got any specific questions about this third update, obviously, again, Android guys, I know you guys are frustrated and you're waiting. We will have, the update is coming to you. It's coming very soon. We hope to have it with you in the next few days. We just need to, the team just needs to sort out that it's a little tutorial freezing bug. The thing with the Jackalope is I always forget that it has a turret. I'm so busy just running things over that I often forget that there's a turret. It's such a good turret, and it auto aims, and it's so sweet. Oh, it's so, oh man, they're really, you just can't beat romping around in a tank. It's very therapeutic. The Jackalope does have finite health. It doesn't last forever. How are we only on 2 stars? Probably because I keep driving out the area. Oh, we're going too fast now. We're going so fast, we're just... We've outrun our own villainy. All the cars have disappeared. Oh, no, didn't want to wind up in here. Didn't want to wind up in here. Gulam saying MC Versus needs to come. It's so close now. It's so close now, we can almost taste it. It's lovely. Believe me when I tell you guys, there's some really... Oh, yeah, we're on fire. The Jackalope is not quite invincible. This is actually going to be a pretty poor run for the Jackalope. Handbrake... You can't really do a handbrake turn with a tank. It doesn't quite work. So yes, MC Versus is coming. I know we've been saying that for a long time. It feels like we've been saying that for a long time. No, not in the ocean! Not in the Reverse! Abort! I know it feels like we've been saying that for a long time. We still have things to learn in terms of soft launch, I think. We do know that it's incredibly valuable. I can't stress this enough how valuable soft launch data is for us. And to be honest, it's... Oh, look at that tank go. It's very difficult to estimate when things will release. There's a big chance, especially with this title, that we won't necessarily have a release date until the week. Where are we even going? Oh, everyone's gone. Rampage over. Mayhem over. So yeah, there's a very big chance we won't have a release date for you guys, like a concrete one, until sort of 5 days beforehand, when we absolutely know for certain that it's going to launch. And unfortunately, that's just a reality of a kind of mobile dev, especially in this case. Alright, let's jump into the menu. Let's see how our land's getting on. Let's skip that land. Okay. Have you seen a land? Because my lab, well, there's a lot of huge muscle type guys in there now, and I'm not sure why. Are we good, gentlemen? Alright, so we're ready to recruit. So if we head back into the collection, I think this is an accomplice. We're ready to. Are we ready to recruit an accomplice there, or is that actually no? No. Are we talking new associate? Let's go back to the sidebar. See what's up. So sometimes when playing the side missions, you're going to. It'll task you with doing some of the actual open world missions. Now the team's working on more of the open world missions, as in more main missions that you can actually play, that your Gangstar can take part in, that you can take part in and run rampant and be awesome. But sometimes these new kind of side escapades will charge you with going back into sort of the open map and playing a few things yourself. So in this case, we've got not astrophysics. Now I can play this, but I've already done it. I've 3-starred it, so you can, in this case, assign thugs to kind of do the missions for you if you so choose. Right, our land's back, so now we can do Angie's thing. Awaiting the settlement papers. Lots of pumpkin spice conspiracy going on here. And so on. So we're just waiting for Oliver Smoke to finish his mission. As a super genius hacker, so Andy's a bit of a super genius hacker, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of the Swiss banking system, but this pumpkin spice deal really takes the cake. I love puns. Puns are the best. Alright, we're sending Andy to research some Swiss banking. Now the missions are really early on, they're very low level, they're quite swift to complete. They will get sort of more involved and longer the deeper and further you go, and will of course eventually lead to item unlocks. Cool. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much kind of a fairly comprehensive overview of Update 3. I'm going to sort of round this stream off with a few... Oh, we've unlocked a few little quests, so I'm just going to claim them spirit jars. The spirit shards, the pieces. Make sure you're always checking in with these guys. Make sure you're always checking with daily quest achievements. Claiming what's yours. But yeah, I'm going to round this off with... Oh, what have we unlocked here? Something Yakuza. Okay, so we've unlocked a new weapon as part of our activity in these new side missions. The Maiden, something I don't have. I don't think I've got it yet. So if we tap this, you'll be notified, and you may end up having to... There may end up being materials required for this. In this case, It's a few little diamonds. We're just going to finish that. Unlock the maiden. Something new for Baghead. Oh yeah, and that's now equipable from the menu. We've got one more in that section, which looks a lot like the RCP-90 from the old GoldenEye days. That's Duke Supplies, so we'll have to unlock Smith there to claim that one. Alexander asking on Facebook, Dead Rivals coming 2017. So it's in soft launch at the moment. We've got no details at all about launch. It's still very much in. I think it's still pretty much in a kind of like an almost alpha stage. So it's still being very, very heavily worked on. As soon as, when we start getting into the tail end of that, that's when kind of our sort of marketing teams will ramp up in terms of planning, and we'll be able to give you guys a little bit more information, show you guys a little bit more of the game, and prepare for launch. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm gonna end with a couple of Spirit Jar openings. Hit me up, now's the time if you want to get questions in. And then we'll do a couple of premiums, and then a few of these guys as well. Actually, let's go with 10. 3-star guaranteed when you go with 10. Let's go big for you guys. Kuru's saying, hey man, I just wanted to tell you, you look like Post Malone. I've never had Post Malone before. So I've had Hermes from Futurama. I've had Gameloft's Seth Rogen, which I kind of appreciate that. I really don't mind that. I've never had Post Malone though. That's a new one. Okay, so a bunch of duplicates in this one. That's a shame. But it all goes towards, as you can see, all duplicate gear goes towards evolution materials, Spirit Jar shards, and so on. Alexander, so Dead Rivals, we don't have any kind of release plan for it yet. We don't have any kind of concrete date set at all. We're not even really thinking about launch that game just yet. It's in soft launch in terms of testing, live testing. It's really awesome. But yeah, we don't have anything concrete in terms of release plan for that yet. As soon as we do, as soon as we can tell you guys, I will let you guys know. Ira is saying, I can see the Futurama. Yeah, definitely. Kuru, I know, man. Post Malone's like, I'm down with Post Malone. He's awesome. And good friends, I think, with the guy from H3H3, which is awesome. So yeah, always remember to check your jar pieces section, guys. You're gonna earn boosters and fusion materials from Turf Wars. So at the end of each sort of Turf Wars season, you're gonna get, as well as getting materials anyway, you're also gonna get shards for your kind of turf jars. So let's open a turf jar. Let's see what's what. We got a new thug. Bit of a duplicate, unfortunately. Only a level 1 as well, so we didn't get much from that. But it's useful stuff, especially if you're low level. Don't forget to do the turfs. It doesn't matter even if you only have 1, it still counts. It's still awesome. Let's go to a 3-star. Let's see what we got in the 3-star section. Ooh. Bayou Millie, another dupe. This is the trouble when you get to, yeah. But again, gold, pieces, materials, always good. Unfortunately, we opened the 4 stars earlier, so nothing to really do there. Let's do another 3-star. I love the hot rod. The hot rod is awesome. Danny V, you look like Afro Ben Brode. Love it. So the jar gods aren't smiling on us today, guys. No worries, never mind. We're going to be back with another stream Monday and Thursday next week as well. So I hope you guys check those out. Do remember to check out the new update. As I say, the collection's really awesome, really good organization in terms of like seeing the items that you want, the look that you want to go for, style your Gangstar in your way, the way you want to be styled. Oh, I've only got one thing to unlock in backwards. Oh, it's the vest! Alright, I'll have to be doing some side missions to try and unlock those. But yeah, dive into it. Let us know what's caught your fancy today. And yeah, I look forward to like seeing the Gangstars that you guys start for yourselves. Huge thank you to Gaming Grizzly. Do make sure that you check out his channel. He's got a mansion, a level 4 mansion walkthrough on there. It's really awesome. Check out Irofazy's channel as well. Both doing fantastic work in terms of like yeah, creating awesome Gangstar New Orleans videos. It's really cool. And yeah, I hope you guys go check out the update. Android guys, it will be available on your device soon. Hopefully within the next few days. Do have a look at the forum post that Sean put up earlier today over on, I think, certainly on Twitter, possibly on Facebook as well, but definitely at Play Gangstar on Twitter. So yeah, take a look, and yeah, I will see you guys on Monday for some War Planet Online. Until then, cheers folks. Bye.